Good afternoon, children. Welcome to your English live class. Okay, today we are going to learn a new topic which is subject and verb agreement. We are going to learn a new topic. The name of the topic is subject and verb agreement. Subject verb agreement. Okay, I hope you all can see the slide and you can hear my voice too. Students, before I start the class, I am going to tell you that today there will be a test for you based on tenses. Okay, so I will be sending it by evening only. So till then you can do revision and attend it and send to me. Okay. The topic which we are going to learn today is called a subject verb agreement. What is the meaning of subject verb agreement? First of all, you should understand what is the meaning of it, because till 10th standard, 12th standard, this particular topic is going to chase you. Now you are starting learning subject verb agreement and it will not leave you throughout your life. Okay. Why? Because knowing subject verb agreement is very important to speak and write correct English, and to make sense for what you are speaking. Subject verb agreement is very much needed. It's very important. What is subject and verb agreement? You see, when you are speaking certain using or speaking with certain subjects, we should use certain verb only with that. Okay. Why? Because to maintain grammatical accuracy, which gives sense to your sentence. Okay. If our grammar is wrong, then you know that the total sentence meaning will change. Sentence will be wrong. So to speak correct sentence and to write correct sentence, we must know the subject verb agreement. We cannot use any verb with any subject, or we cannot use any subject with any verb. There are certain grammar rules which we need to and we must follow when we are using English language in writing or in speaking. So let's see what are those subject verb agreements. Here, first of all, you must understand we should follow subject verb agreement mostly when we are using tenses and when we are using certain helping verbs: is, are, was, were, has, have. Okay, do, does, will. When we are using this particular auxiliary verbs, we must follow subject verb agreement, and most of the subject verb agreement rules which is given in this lesson other than has and have are already discussed and taught to you when we learn verb present and past. It is already taught you, right? Because when I taught you, you may be remembering, we use is with ing form of the verb in present continuous. We always use with one subject only, that is I, and is used in present continuous tense. We learned already. Are is used with you, we, they and all the plural verbs in present continuous tense. Right. In the same way, we learn how to use was and were. Was is used with I, he, she, it and all the other singular subjects, with all the singular subjects in past continuous tense with ing. We use it with I, he, she, it, and with all the singular subjects with ing in past continuous tense, right? And we use where with all the plural subjects plus you were, you, we, they, right? You, we, they, and we use where with all the other plural subjects in past continuous tense. This is already taught to you when we learn verbs, past and present lesson, which we recently has completed before transitive, intransitive verb, right? That is what is repeated in the same lesson, what is named verb subject agreement in your grammar textbook. And also we learned in simple present tense we use base form of the verb with all the third person plurals, also with I and you, and we use s or es or ies form of the verb with all the third person singulars, example he, she, it, and all the singular subjects. So these are called a subject verb agreement. Means if you are using certain subjects in present tense, simple present tense, present continuous, then you have to use certain helping verbs only with that. आप जो भी चाहते हैं हेल्पिंग वर्ब वो आप यूज नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है? तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं, सही सब्जेक्ट के साथ में सही हेल्पिंग वर्ब टेंस की हिसाब से यूज करना है, उसको हम बोलते हैं सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट. सबसे पहले अगर आप समझेंगे या सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट क्या है तभी तो आप यूज कर पाएंगे ना उसको. हम डेली यूज करते हैं. व्हेन यू आर स्पीकिंग, माय टीचर इज टीचिंग मी इंग्लिश राइट नाउ. इफ योर मदर इज कॉलिंग, कम राशि कम, हैव योर लंच, then you may say, no mama, my teacher is teaching me right now. So when you are using my teacher is teaching, already subject verb agreement is applied. My teacher is, you cannot say my teacher are teaching me, or you cannot say my teacher is teached me, right? Or my teacher is taught, right? So this is called a subject verb agreement, which whenever we are speaking any sentence we are using subject verb agreement without identifying this is subject verb agreement, right? So here in this lesson, particular lesson verb subject and agreement, in this lesson whatever is written is already taught to you other than that of has and have. So I am teaching only has and have today as subject verb agreement for you. The rest is already taught. Okay, you will be getting some of the exercises to solve in Google Classroom, as well as you will have a test. Test will be given in the evening, I told you. Now has, let's learn about has and the what kind of subject should be used with the has. She, he, it, and all other singular noun subjects are used with the has. For example, a monkey. Monkey is our favorite, right? So now you see why has and have is used in a sentence. Has and have is used to speak or show possession of something. For example, I will make a sentence with a she and has. Listen. She has a red jacket. She has a red jacket. He has a big house. It has a long tail. A monkey has 2 ears. I hope you understood what I am speaking. So has or have are used to show possessions of something to the subject. So you must always remember we use has only with third person singulars and all the other singular subjects. Okay children, so I hope you can frame some sentences with a she and has. I told you an example, she has a red jacket. I hope you can make a sentence like that and type in the live chat column. Come on, fast, hurry up. I am waiting for your response. Frame a sentence. Fast, hurry up. She has a pencil. Very good. Very simple sentence but very correct. She has a pencil. Others 27 students are attending the class. Be fast. Only Akriti is responding. But she is a girl. Anurag, Ladesh, we are learning only has and have right now. You have to frame the sentences with the has and have. She has a car. She has a doll. Good. I have completed my homework. My God, Arun Savle, Vaidegi Savle, we didn't discuss have. I asked you to frame a sentence with a has and she. She had a car. Sunil Avari, Dhruva Avari, use has first of all. Subject should be she and verb, auxiliary verb should be has. Sorry, helping verb should be has. Mitole, she has a car. Already somebody wrote the same sentence. She has a dress. She has a pet dog. She has a house with a beautiful garden. Very good. She has a book. She has to go to the hospital. My God. This Vaidagi Savale, I know that it is not you who is typing these sentences. You type your own sentence better. She have a cat. Wrong. Rudra Devtale, you have just now entered the class. Right? This is what is happening with the latecomers. She has a big bungalow. Anurag, good. She take my book. She taken my... Navya Vadaskar, you have to use she and has and write a sentence to show possession. Aryan Tiwari, she has a shoe or she has some shoes. A means it should not be plural, it should be singular. She has a shoe. Sarika, she has a shoes. You are copying better, don't do that. She has a English dictionary. Kalyan, good. She has my pouch. Good. She has a great time with me. Vijaya Borpade, that sentence is grammatically wrong. She had a great time with me. Already over. Kishore Sarkar, I have plans. Okay. She has a beautiful book. She has a new house. She has a big house. She has a story book. She has a beautiful bag. Good. She has a cute pet parrot. She has a beautiful garden. She has a bungalow. She has a pet dog. Sarika Mitole, it's okay. She has a cute dog. She has a good combo of art. She... But that is wrong. Again, Prakash Mitole. She has a tent house. I asked you to form sentences with a has, right? And I told you she is a third person singular with which we will use only has, no have. She has a plant. Good. She has a laptop. She has a... So many things you can write. She has a mobile. She has a teddy bear. She has a beautiful costume. She has a lot of books of general knowledge. Good. Okay. Now you all formed almost all of you framed the sentences with a she and has. In the same way we can make sentences with a he has. Same way we can make sentences with it has. Okay. It means an animal or it should be an object. Okay. All other singular nouns means it can be any other singular noun. For example, Arun has a motorcycle. Shobha has a cycle. Shobha and Arun are singular nouns. Okay. Another example is a cow has a long tail. A cow has a long tail. Okay. A lion has a mane. A lion has mane. You can write mane. And an elephant has large ears, like that. Okay. Now let's discuss about have. Children, look at have. We use I, you, we, they only with the have. We use I have, you have, we have, they have. Okay. And we use something else also with a have. What is that you see? All other plural nouns. We use I, you, we, they and any other plural noun when it is a subject with a have. Okay. For example, the monkeys. Example is the monkeys. Now we can see the samples what is written here. Okay. All the plural nouns I said. What are the plural nouns samples? The students, the children, the teachers, the doctors, the audience, the men, women. Okay. All these are samples of people. All these are samples of plural nouns. And it should be subject also. Okay. Look at the samples which is given in this particular box. I have a blue umbrella. Subject is I, so I have to use have with that. I have a blue umbrella. He has a red shoes. You see, subject is he, third person singular, so it should be has, which I have to use with a he. We have a big house. See, again it is changing. We is third person plural, so I must use have only with it. Suryansh Dikshit, what are you writing? What are you writing? We are discussing about has and have. Okay. You have to frame the sentences with a has and have when I ask you to frame. Now I am explaining. You are not listening the class. The children, those who are typing right now, stop typing. I give time for you to type in the chat box. Do typing at that time only. When the teacher is explaining, don't type in the chat box. Otherwise you will not understand the concept. You will be keep on typing the wrong answers. Listen. We use I, you, we, they and other plural subjects. If we are using a subjects, then we use have with it. We use have with I, you, we, they and with all the other plural nouns when it is a subject. Okay. For example, again students are typing. Is it Suryansh who is typing these sentences? But I told you to listen what I am telling you. You are not listening, you are simply typing whatever you like. I am teaching you has and have, and I am asking you to frame the sentences with that. I told you to stop typing right now. Kalyan pimples unde. Now, I have a blue umbrella. I told you why I used I. He has a red shoe. We have a big house. Now, we is third person plural. That's why we are using have with it. Right? And now a monkey has a tail. These two samples you must pay attention. Last two examples. Children, look at the last two examples so that you can identify the difference. Okay. A monkey. When I am using a monkey, it is a third person singular, right? That's why I am using has with it. Third person singular subject. A monkey means singular subject. You all know that. That's why I must use has with it. A monkey has a tail. एक ही monkey है, उसको एक ही tail है. A monkey has a tail. Now, when I am using plural subject, you see the monkeys. The monkeys means plural subject. When it is plural subject, then what should I use? I should use have with it. So you see the difference? The monkeys have tails. The monkeys have tails. You see the difference? A monkey has a tail क्योंकि वो singular subject है. The monkeys, it is plural, that's why I have to use have. The monkeys have tails. हर एक मंकी को पूंछ है, tail है. So I must say the monkeys have tails. I hope you understood the difference between these two. And now it is time for you to understand there are some singulars, some particular singulars which is very confusing. You may think that whether it is singular or plural when it comes in sentences and make a lot of mistake. Right? These are pronouns actually. So you must see and understand what are these. Singulars are everyone. You see one is written there. Someone. One is written there. I tell the children to identify and not to have confusion. Wherever you see one at the end, it means singular. This is a clue which I have made for the students on my own. Right? Everyone, everybody, someone, each, every, no. And you see everyone, everybody, somebody, someone, all these are treated as singulars. Okay. And if each, every or no comes before the subject, or if it comes before the subject or if it comes as a subject also, then the verb is treated as singular. Examples: no talking is allowed here. Now no itself is standing as a subject. So no talking, talking is coming after this. So this talking is treated as singular verb. No talking is, that's why is. No talking is allowed here. Every student, this is wrong. Every student in the school wear uniform. It is not students. Every student in the school wear uniform. Everybody likes babies. Everybody is considered singular. That's why it is likes. Each of these shirts are liked by my brother. Someone has admitted me in the hospital. Someone is treated as singular, that's why it is has. So I hope students you understood this particular subject verb agreement. So till we meet in the next class, it's a bye from me. I hope you understood the particular